Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays Chess. Let's play some real chess. I gotta admit, I've been feeling like I haven't played my best games lately, even though our rating has, 1 minute is whatever, but our rating in 10 minutes has climbed a little bit, but I feel like we've been playing beneath our level for a bit. So, acquiesced, let's have a fun time here. And remember, we don't need to play insanely fast, just to have fun here. We don't need to play insanely fast. I think I don't know what I like here. This is an interesting move. This obviously gives them the tempo to develop the knight. Wonder what happens if you play this, I don't... maybe I like... I don't know. Here's the thing. I feel like I kind of actually just like d4 here. And we can transpose into maybe like a little bit more of a... just a traditional kind of opening position where we look almost symmetrical. Took a little bit too much time to think of that. But I'm trying to take a little bit more time to think of what I'm doing, instead of just yeeting things willy-nilly. I don't mind the take. I feel like we get some extra tempo out of it. And we could do, for example, knight to f3, or we could, there's a variety of different options. We could, probably wouldn't push e4, because you just get, assuming they take here. Basically, here's the thing. They wanted us to take so they could do this and be like tempo free. I didn't even consider the possibility of this happening. They've offered you a draw. I'm going to decline that just because I'm as confused as you are right now. And I'm willing to hang my h-pawn here, or a-pawn, sorry, because we're going to have to capture like this, in order to get better control of the center. And basically that's the play here, is that we have much better control of the center as a result of having had the ability to now push to both d4 and e4. It's not like a, and again, you should always take my analysis with a grain of salt, because I don't really know what I'm talking about. Okay, I certainly don't mind this. But that's the way I see this game right now, is I prefer our position predominantly because they have not developed essentially at all. I don't really... I guess I like it. But if you're going to capture, just capture. Oh, but then if I take with the queen, you're going to get this pawn. I'm so stupid. Then again, we do get a bishop out of it. Maybe it's not so bad. I think you're going to put a threat on this. It's not a wise move for us, for the record. I was just going to say, I feel like you do that. There's an interesting play, which would be, no, bishop there is pretty bad because it just gets taken. Would not recommend. I worry about e4 and then more, or actually even just that or this, and more pressure being placed on this piece. So I'm I don't mind taking here, but then I do wonder what happens if you just do that. Yeah, I feel like we've blundered. Blunder is a strong word, but we're not happy with where we stand there. I think we just do that to put some defense on it. We can always fall back here if we have to. I don't really want to take this and open up the file. They might just take with the queen, but you never know, right? This does open up something like that in the future for us. I don't really care about their queen's current position. Let's see. If I were them, I would probably do this or this and start to develop the bishop and then kingside castle. We're down a pawn. I would say we're at a disadvantage for sure, but it's not even close to catastrophic yet. Interesting. I think I definitely like the push. here. Dude, people love queenside castling, huh? I don't know if it's like, was there like a YouTube video that's like the #1 most underrated trick? It's a little smarmy, I apologize. That being said, I think we should just castle. Although I'm like, I am puzzling this one out of my head, and I'm like, what do you do there? Certainly not here, certainly not here. You definitely don't take, so you go maybe here. I mean, does it actually give us tempo? Sure, I think it actually does give us tempo. And now, to be honest, I think I like the trade. Even though, you know what, but we're on the attack. Why would we trade if instead we could just maybe press an advantage? Like, we're not going to take here. The reason I like the trade is because if they take with the knight, then we do this and it doubles up the pawns. But I actually quite like having a bishop here. I think I'm gonna let you trade if you want to. I'm not gonna initiate the trade I don't want to see in the world. I'm gonna make you spend the move. I mean, we spend the move to do that, but our bishop's much better on f3 than it is on f1. So I would say, as of right now, mission failed. If my objective was to play smarter, I would say mission failed. He's offered me a draw again. I'm not going to be a coward, even though he's up material. I'm not going to be a coward on this one. So I do think we have to protect against this square. Now I do like my bishop, to be fair, but what about this, check? He moves back. We gain control of the file. Is it worth it? I would say no. But time is not the problem yet, but it will perhaps become a problem in the future. Actually, you know what? I think I do like it. Let me tell you why, okay? I like this. Take, presumably. We don't have to take here. We could choose not to, but I think we gain more of an advantage from taking there, because then we get unfettered control. I'm going to decline your draw offer. Look, you might be like, "Oh, you'll regret it if he gets something." I don't really think so. Like, if he beats me, so be it. I'm not playing for draws here. So one thing I really like is the idea of getting my knight to this position reinforced by the e-pawn. I hate this move. I hate it, but it's hard to defend against. Except we could do that, but then it leaves this open to this move regardless. So I do think we just do this anyway. Like, it's hard to get him out of here. But if we could get our knight here first, I'd be stoked. Now, if he does rook to here, this is like the $1,000,000 question. If he does rook to here, do we trade? And I know, here's the thing. Getting the advice from Levy was both a blessing and a curse. It was a blessing to trade less. However, now every time I trade, people go, you should trade less. Sometimes trading is still the right move. Okay, I have to be honest. Isaacist, I kind of feel like you're memeing on me here. We're going to put a threat on this, which will probably... Oh, he's going to do that instead. Okay. I still hate this move, for the record. But now we can just start here. I mind less than you'd think. It's actually a really good move from him now that I think about it. I mind more than I thought. I like that the knight can't move, but hold on. We got to get some pressure because we are down by 2 pawns. I'm being outplayed right now. It's as simple as that. I'm going to try to get here. It's not over, but I am being outplayed. This is close. I didn't realize it's 1562 versus 1563. So, I mean, we're down. To be 2 pawns down, but have access to the bishop instead of the knight, it's not worth it. Let's put it that way. But I don't necessarily think is horrible. Try to play it a little further back here. I think we're going to have to get our king involved. His king now cannot move away from the knight, or we get a pawn and maybe some vertical dominance, like along a file. But this is like, I'm trying to, then the hard part for us now is trying to figure out how we get ourselves out of what is legitimately quite the conundrum. So he wants to maybe move there. I wouldn't mind necessarily. I don't know. Maybe he'll move his knight back, actually, which is also like not good for us, to be fair. We're going to try to put up a protection to this spot. It also allows that, although there is the en passant. Time's getting a little tight. We're kind of hoping. I say that that's a very common misspeaking for me. We're kind of hoping for a break here somewhere. I think we still benefit from closing it up, but this is a powerful move for him now. We don't really want to trade, is the thing. Two pawns down. So I see what he's going for here. He's going for a heck of a push. You know, if he does this, I take, he takes, that's really bad. He takes, I take, it opens up this vertical, which is still horrible. There's very little we can actually do about it. I feel like one of our better moves is like this. And then we can do that. But he'll probably still do this. And I'm choosing to be okay with it. We cannot push. It makes this like so powerful. What if we took and then pushed? It's still really bad. And now, like, here's the problem. So, like, we open it up. He can just go here. No big deal. We can always push or do something to defend. But then he can move his knight back to here, and we run into some problems. Wait, was this horrible? I can't remember. Something like that is not great. But we can always fall back one more. Wow, we literally just walked into the fork, huh? All right, resignation on that one. Well played. And that's not salt. It's just, you know, we got beaten. We got beaten. I feel like we blundered pretty heavily at the end. I can't believe it said no blunders. We actually played a 14% accuracy game. That's an embarrassment. So let's walk through key moments for a second there. This is my last book move. And then things from there progressed a little strangely. It liked the e4 move. We were in an unusual opening. And we were ahead here, which is nice. They prefer the pawn take there. Wow. That was a big swing. Oh, that's obviously because of the fact that it left that pawn open. Yeah, that makes sense. But we're making some best moves. Like, apparently this is where we made our best moves of the whole game. It hates it again. Anyway. And then, like, what is it? We're down by 4 here. What's the bad move? That's fine. That's fine. No, wait, where did I blunder heavily? Here. This is like a 3-piece mess up. It much prefers this. Okay. To which I have to imagine you either do this, which I'm sure is okay. Yeah, it's best. Screws up your pawn structure a little bit. That fall back is my guess. No, they like C1. I don't know if I got the intelligence to handle that level of expertise, but this was horrible. It's still... Why am I down by so much? I don't know, man. Like, I guess positionally, the pawn structure becomes that much more valuable. Anyway, like, this was... It was pretty much already over by this point. I'm not trying to go slow on the analysis. It's just... or to speed through the analysis. It's just like that one was pretty apparent. When we gave up that pawn, we should not have given up that pawn. New 10-minute match, please. All right. SemSemNet 2018. At some point, I should probably learn how to actually play the English. If I'm going to keep playing the English. So they're going for like a mega closed game. Just tried to move G to F3. That's a new one. I don't mind. If you want to push H6, push H6. They don't want to push H6. Can you blame them? Very passive opening. I would expect... I was going to say I expect a kingside castle. Honestly, I'm completely content with this situation as it stands right now. If you want to capture, please do. And in the interim period, I'm just gonna stake out this nice position for my knight to be in. Covers a lot of space down here. And if you want to do this, then I guess maybe we'll trade. Because that's what I do. I'll tell you what I don't mind, and this is a little advanced for my own abilities. I don't mind trading. Like if we trade here, what we want to do then is close off the dark squares. Make this bishop useless, and then use this knight as kind of like a pressure point. So you know what? I think I'm actually going to... do it. And the idea is like, okay, now they're going to have to do something like this push. And it's getting a little zany, as you can see. But I don't really mind. Huh? I really want that bishop to be garbage. I'm okay with this bishop being garbage. Now here's the... I bet you want to swap. Like, but now I have control over this. And, I mean, you can do a lot of damage getting your queen down there. This is a very weird opening. It's a very, very weird opening. They're going to have some tempo, actually, now that I think about it, when it comes to stacking this file right here. So I hope they do, like, queen to here. At which point we just castle, and then we'll contest it. We definitely do not take. But we have to do something about... Yeah, okay. I see your game plan here. I see you, baby. I don't know if this is any good. I'm starting to realize that I think I prefer black's position here. I assume a check is coming. You don't want to take, I promise you that. Okay. Looks like I will not be castling this year. Should have done... No, we couldn't have done anything else. We need to get our rook out there. So we're a little vulnerable. You know what? You got to applaud, though, our desire to get a little weird, right? You got to applaud it. I think it's just that simple. So they're threatening mate. That's one of the stronger moves in the toolbox, in my opinion. So let's not let them. This sucks, basically. But now we have a way kind of out is a strong word. Yeah, it's not really out. We basically have lost. This may seem like a little salt, but I actually think you just resign. We're gonna lose the knight and we're like destroyed. I like, again, probably seems like a little bit of a premature resignation. My analysis of the board though is that we're like in HE double hockey sticks. Let me see how this looks at the end. Yeah, we were down by 8. We played a 20.9. What's happening, man? I'm broken. I mean, we're playing against a guy wearing a sweater over a collared shirt with a jacket on over top of that. So, like, automatically we're at, like, a 20 IQ point disadvantage, but still. Okay, so we're playing a little close game here. How does it like us? Likes us pretty well, honestly. Still likes us, for the record. Doesn't really like that move. And now it hates that. Okay, so this is where it just... You know, I don't want to see anymore. This is where it fell apart. It's like, why are you overcommitting to this bizarre line that you're doing? Actually, it still kind of likes this. That's where it went wrong. That move literally cost us the game. All to try to get this piece in here because it created a vulnerability right there. What should we have done instead? What about this? That would have... It's a mistake, but it doesn't kill us. They really like this. Okay. Okay, so we don't lose the pawn. And then it would probably be take. No, they like the knight take a little bit more? Okay. I don't think they would take at this point. I think they would probably do that. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we can fit in one more here, mostly because I'm embarrassed by the fact that not only have we lost, but I think we've lost like pretty decisively, I should say. All right, J cart. I'm relying on you to rebuild my self-confidence here, okay? No pressure. Is this a normal move? In my heart of hearts, I'm like, this does not feel like a normal move. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, apparently it has a name, and his name is not Robert Paulson. You could tell just from the look of consternation on my face. I'm playing like on tilt. Luckily, and I say that it's lucky, but I don't really know. So, like, okay, what you want to do in the Dutch defense, according to the levy at least, is you want to tighten up the center and then use your king pawns after castling to push down their king side, or at least to mount an attack that forces them to make a concession elsewhere. This is not a tight situation. This is like a very open situation. At least it has the potential to become open at any given time. I really don't consider us to be in a great spot or even a good spot. But I'm going to try to continue the plan regardless. So this is, like, this take is bad for us because it allows them to get their bishop here, which threatens a pawn that's already weak. This take might not be so bad, but I feel like we let them make the first move on that. I'm also running through in my head the idea of something ridiculous. Like, what if we did this? So let's go through what that would mean. If they take, I take, they could take, I could take. Okay, so we're ahead on defense there. It gives us a little bit more control of the center. They're going to develop the bishop to here, presumably, which will just match with that. And this actually creates a very nice spot for our knight here. But let's not worry about that just yet. Because I like that we're in a closed center here. I like G5 to start maybe like pushing their knight down a little bit. But I can't get this move out of my head. Something about it seems horrible. So we do this. Let's say they don't take. Then we would do ya. I don't know. I hate that. We're doing this since. Why would you do that? You don't even, there's no defense on this piece. Have you forgotten the rules of chess? Have you forgotten the very basic rules of the game you're playing? Now he's like, what? And I know you're like, yeah, but now you get a discovered attack on the knight. Yeah, but like, it's not very good. Also, this is a very valuable pawn to lose. The only way... I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with my brain, man. So the only way to get out of this is via some bullet. We've made some kind of colossal missteps. All right, we got to lower our elo. It's the only explanation. We got to play on lower elo. You will never move faster than me. I'll take. I'll cover. Dude, honestly, like, freaking go ahead. Go ahead, is the way I see it. Shouldn't have spent so much time thinking of that move, though. What? Think I speak for everybody when I say what? You ever feel like you just play better in bullet? Or maybe I'm just going up against not the same level of opposition. Why am I'm taking too long? You're taking too long to think of your move. That was way too long. That doesn't bother me. That kind of bothers me. Take it. Go ahead, take it. He's like, why can't I take it? Guess what? You can. What? Take it. It's the bullet. It's just a bullet. It's just bullet, dude. Happens to the best of us. Am I okay? Am I dead? Not dead? That's exciting. What the heck? Why is their position so good? No, don't take me. No. Okay. Oh my God, dude. What? No analysis. Only chess. What's wrong with me, man? I've forgotten the basic rules of the game we know and love. Go ahead, take me. Oh my God, he didn't take me. I don't necessarily think, by the way, this is an indication that I should take some time off from the beautiful game. I think it's more of an indication that I need to get better. So that's my 2 cents. How about we do one of these? All right, I feel like I'm in the driver's seat. Not sure about this one. I know what I'm trying to do. Looks a little bit like this. Start to mount like a king side attack. Queen side attack. I guess this is king side now. Will? You didn't hit the button fast enough for me. Have you ever seen a man tilt this hard? Answer, maybe. Oh, interesting move. Dude, why do my opponents all have amazing positions now? Like, have I actually somehow this weekend I've descended to become like a 100 elo player? Clearly something's gone terribly wrong. This is not the same NL that it used to be. Again, you're going too slow. Come on. Come on, Daddy needs a break. You know what? Let's see. No, that's not a good move. For a variety of different reasons. Neither is that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's times are tight. Ah! I think I just lost. You wouldn't call it a loss necessarily. You know what? This is a resign, dude. It's very simple. You got to keep going until you win one. I don't know. I might be in like the 1200s by the time that happens. Okay, we probably like don't just let your queen get captured is my take. I'm not sure if that move makes any sense at all. We're not even playing like chess with each other right now. We're just playing around. Playing around each other. That's a good move. Go ahead. I don't know what happened to me, dude. Some days, you know, it happens now and then in various different electronic sports. Some days you just have, you don't see the board very well. I guess that's what I would describe this as. I'm not seeing the board very well. What am I doing? Like, what's my game plan? I don't know. Let's send it. My current game plan is let's send it. I only have 15 seconds. Not exactly fantastic. I'm okay with this. For reasons unbeknownst, I'm okay with this. No, dude, we lost. This is. I'm playing on tilt. Don't get me wrong. You're witnessing the slow descent of a man into insanity. Why are you playing F now? You just send them, dude. I don't know. We're just sending every piece forward. What the heck is working? That's. I mean, it's wild, dude. Okay, so this person is just playing as fast as possible, which is fine. But you need to play... You don't need to play faster, but you need to at least play on your terms. We're 7 seconds down. That's like kind of a lot right now. Send it. We like it. We like it. We don't like it. Are they going to set up for the fork? They're going to set up for the fork, so we're going to fall back. What? Is this good? It seems okay. It seems fine. It still seems fine. I don't know. We should have taken this probably like 12 moves ago. I'm okay. Like somehow I'm okay. I think we're going to win. I know it seems unbelievable. This is a hard move to solve. Let's go! Let's go! We actually won a game. Okay, we can come back with a fresh slate next time. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.